Tired of fumbling through Salesforce just to create a campaign? In 5 minutes, I will show you exactly which fields to fill and how to avoid common mistakes. We will start from the Campaign tab. Click New Campaign, then fill in every required field step by step until we hit Save. All right, let us begin right from the main navigation. On your Salesforce homepage, look for the Campaign tab in the App Launcher or the navigation bar. If you do not see it right away, just click on the App Launcher, which is that grid of 9 dots up in the top left corner, and search for Campaigns. Once you see it, give it a click. So now that we are on the Campaign List view, you will see a button that says New Campaign up near the top. It is usually on the right-hand side. Go ahead and click that. This opens up the new campaign creation form, and here is the thing. The very first thing you will see is the campaign name field. Give your campaign a clear, descriptive name. This is how you and your team will find it later, so be specific. Something like Summer Sale Blast or Webinar Q3 2026. Now, the next field is Status. This is a required field, so you have to pick one from the dropdown. Think about where your campaign is in its life cycle. Are you still planning it, or is it already running? For our example, we are going to click on Active. You will see a drop-down menu with options like Planned, In Progress, Completed, and so on. Pick the one that fits your situation. Moving on to the next required field, that is Type. This tells Salesforce what kind of campaign you are running. Is it an email blast, a trade show, a webinar, or a direct mail piece? Pick the option that best describes your campaign from that drop-down list. All right, so here is one that trips a lot of people up, the Parent Campaign field. It is optional, but it is really important if you are running a larger marketing initiative. If this campaign is part of a bigger campaign, like a product launch that includes multiple email sends and events, you would link it to that Parent Campaign here. If not, just leave it blank. Do not force a relationship if one does not exist. Now let us look at the date fields. Set your start date. A little calendar icon will pop up, making it super easy to pick the day your campaign kicks off. And then set your end date right below it. This defines the entire duration of your campaign. Now we are getting into the metrics section. This is where you track performance. Set the num sent in campaign field. This is just the total number of communications you are sending out, like the total number of emails in a blast. Next is expected response percentage. In my experience, this is a bit of a guesstimate, but be realistic based on past campaigns. If you usually see a 10% response rate for an email, put 10 here. It helps Salesforce calculate your return on investment later. Then set your expected revenue. This is the total revenue you project this campaign will generate. Enter it as a whole number. So for $10,000, you would type 10000. Now for the budget. Set your budgeted cost. This is how much you plan to spend on the campaign. And finally, set your actual cost. This is the real number after you have run the campaign. You can leave this blank for now and come back to update it later when the expenses are in. All right, we are at the finish line. Look down at the bottom of the form and click the blue Save button. The screen might take a second to process, and then you will be taken to your brand new campaign page. And that is it. From just clicking around and hoping for the best, to confidently creating a fully configured campaign in just a couple of minutes. You now have a structured campaign, ready to track your leads, manage your members, and measure your success.